much consistency is as bad for the mind as it is for the body. Consistency is contrary to nature, contrary to life. The only completely consistent people are the dead. One right-thinking man thinks like all other right-thinking men of his time, that is to say, in most cases, like some wrong-thinking man of another time.
Single-mindedness is all very well in cows or baboons. In an animal claiming to belong to the same species as Shakespeare, it is simply disgraceful. Those who defend war have invented a pleasant-sounding vocabulary of abstractions in which to describe the process of mass murder. Those who defend war have invented a pleasant-sounding vocabulary of abstractions in which to describe the process of mass murder. So long as men worship the Caesars and Napoleons, Caesars and Napoleons will duly rise and make them miserable. It is in the social sphere, in the realm of politics and economics, that the will to order becomes really dangerous. Words can be like X-rays. If you use them properly, they'll go through anything. You read and you're pierced. The propagandist's purpose is to make one set of people forget that certain other sets of people are human. The Olive Tree, 1936. 2/3 of all sorrow is homemade and, so far as the universe is concerned, unnecessary. Experience is not what happens to a man, it is what a man does with what happens to him. The deepest sin against the human mind is to believe things without evidence. Assembled in a crowd, people lose their powers of reasoning and their capacity for moral choice. The ethical and philosophical implications of modern science are more Buddhist than Christian. Victims of the same 20th century plague. Not the Black Death, this time, the Grey Life. Technological progress has merely provided us with more efficient means for going backwards. There are quiet places also in the mind. But we build bandstands and factories on them. Proverbs are always platitudes until you have personally experienced the truth of them. The trouble with fiction is that it makes too much sense. Reality never makes sense. It is man's intelligence that makes him so often behave more stupidly than the beasts. Most human beings have an almost infinite capacity for taking things for granted. Music is an ocean, but the repertory is hardly even a lake, it is a pond. Death is the only thing we haven't succeeded in completely vulgarizing. I'm afraid of losing my obscurity. Genuineness only thrives in the dark. People believe in God because they've been conditioned to believe in God. There are many kinds of gods, therefore there are many kinds of men. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. Rolling in the muck is not the best way of getting clean. Never have so many been manipulated so much by so few. Facts do not cease to exist because they are ignored. Our psychological experiences are all equally facts. Several excuses are always less convincing than one. The soul of wit may become the very body of untruth. It is a political axiom that power follows property. The indispensable is not necessarily the desirable. To travel is to discover that everyone is wrong. To travel is to discover that everyone is wrong. Maybe this world is another planet's hell. Words are good servants but bad masters. Experience teaches only the teachable. Facts are ventriloquist stummies.